Hi everybody, my name is Brent Atwater. Thanks for joining us today. Subscribe and stay tuned so you get all of our videos in these 12 days of Christmas. And you have hopefully something uplifting every single day if you've lost a loved one. Yeah, we're going to try and do that. Get ready for the outfits though. And if you need further shoring up, we have groups. We have our pet group, which is listed below in the description, and we have our people group. Energy is energy when it gets to the other side. So whether it's a pet or a person, it's still energy, and the way you remember them is how their energy looks from the other side. So here's a question that touched my heart the other day, and I'd like to answer it. It's from Atlanta, and she says, "It's awful when the loss of your beloved becomes yesterday's news. I mean, nobody asks, nobody mentions, nobody cares. It's like life just moves on and leaves them behind, and it's like they don't even matter anymore." But what happens to my heart? What happens to the pain in my heart? How do I get over this raw, overwhelming pain? Because they're very much alive and inside of me, and when everybody's ignoring them, it almost makes it worse. It's sort of like they don't want to bring it up because they have to deal with it. Well, let me tell you how to do that. First of all, you go get out all your pictures of Fluffy and the loved one that you lost, and you bring them into the Christmas season, and you make them alive by telling stories of, you know how that cat went up the tree, and oh my God, let me tell you, that cat brought the whole tree down when he went up there and tried out the lights. Or, hey, this is Papa's sweater, and I'm wearing it because he wore this sweater every Christmas for all the 40 years that he was Papa, okay? Or your dad, or your loved one, or your sister, or your brother. Because here's the thing, if you keep that raw grief all stuffed inside of you, all tucked down, it'll become an infection in your heart, and nobody around you will know all the joys that your loved one brought to the holiday season. So you take that raw, and you take that grief, and you burst it out. And you tell everybody all the happy stories of your beloved and your Fluffy during the holiday season, because then you bring them alive and then you make them part of the holiday season. So get out that scrapbook and make a happy memory book of all the times you shared over the holiday seasons. And get out all the stories of the absolute worst catastrophes, when he burned the turkey and everybody was 14 people were eating off of it, and bring up all, and the cranberry sauce went all over Grandma's white outfit. Bring up all of the wonderful, miraculous, happy living moments that are all stored up inside your soul, and burst them out and share them. So that instead of being tucked away like a leftover Christmas card, your loved one is alive and well and celebrating, and you're telling everybody about them in a happy, sharing way over the holidays. So I hope that'll help you, because you're the one that's going to keep their stories alive, and you're the one that's going to keep their love alive by telling everybody how wonderful they were and all the wonderful things they did. So get out your tra-la-las, your ho-ho-hos, and have a wonderful memory explosion to add to the festivities that are around you, and that keeps them alive and well, and that spirit's going, you go, you go, you go. You know this was my favorite season, so let's enjoy it together. And you're the one that brings their spirit into everything, and they can't set them aside. They can't make them a memory, and they can't put it away, because you are bringing your spirit's light back into the season. Thanks for listening. Bye, bye, bye.